Hello, 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 and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cherie, and this is Moving Up with the McClets. And this channel is all about financial independence and literacy with our ultimate goal of being able to retire early. And let me just say, on this rainy, stormy day, I just got finished trying to help my 7-year-old with some of her math homework, and woo, the strength that I had to call upon from the Lord to get me through that. You guys just do not understand. You do not understand. Or maybe you do and you have kids and you try to help them with their homework. And I'm not a teacher, so no. So the quote that I thought just went well with today, since I decided to drop inspirational quotes, and today's quote is from Jean-Paul Richter. It says, "Cheerfulness is the atmosphere in which all things thrive." So I had to call on that cheerfulness, call on that positivity. We had to have a little kumbaya session before we even started. I was like, "Come here, let me give you a hug, try to get this positivity through." We made it about halfway, and then, things kind of started going downhill. She started losing the focus, and I'm like, "Please, look, just help me get through this, Jesus. I want to help you get through it. Help me help you. You know what I mean? Help me help you." So anyway, we made it through. She's alive. I'm still alive. Everything is good. And I just thought that quote went good for today. So I'm pulling on all the cheerfulness now to go ahead and get through this video, get me in the right mindset. All right. And so today, we are just going to be doing a cash stuffing, doing a couple of our challenges, and trying to stay consistent with the videos and the content and life. You know what I mean? Just life. All right. So what do you want to do first? All right. So let me go ahead and count what we will be stuffing today. So we have 100, 200, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right. So 350 for today. And it's a low cash stuffing normally for the beginning of the month. This is actually my first check for January. We got paid on literally the last, December 30th. So I'm counting this one as my first check for January. So from the check from the 30th, that's where we took out majority, and of what we paid. For this pay period, the bills that come out, and I think I want to start adding this, just saying what bills came out of my pay period and what sinking funds I went ahead and stuffed for that particular time. So for this pay period, what came out was my biweekly mortgage payment, food, Comcast, my life insurance, my KDP for my Kindle Unlimited, and I will also be paying a small Amex amount. So those are the bills that came out, and also the nickel challenge money comes directly out of my account. I just transfer that right on over to the other account that I have for the nickel challenge, so that comes out of there as well. And for the sinking funds that we stuff for this pay period, because I normally do it twice. At the beginning of the month, I stuff around $1,100 towards sinking funds, and then in the middle of the month, I will do about another $525. So for this month, we did, not this month, but this pay period, excuse me, we stuffed for the house, the dog, the kids, the dental/medical, taxes, our date nights, mortgage payments, which I've just recently added back in there, and Halloween. So for the mortgage payment, that's just little extra money that we'll be able to kind of throw towards our mortgage, the principal toward the mortgage, towards the end of the year. So I just wanted to go ahead and start putting like a little bit, each month towards that. Now, all right, so the ones that I pulled out, though, were for food, which I think we're going to be stuffing, gas, and that might be about it. I normally don't like to pull out my sinking funds because I just leave them in, a different account. So when I get paid, I immediately transfer the money to a different account, and I kind of keep track of it with my Excel sheet. I'm a little like OCD with my Excel sheet that I have, and like I'll track all the bills, and then once the bill's paid, I'll go ahead and change a different color. So yeah, I have this whole big old spiel and situation going on with my Excel sheet and sinking funds and all that stuff. So yeah, so I don't pull out all of my sinking funds because I also don't want all of that money in the house. So I normally just keep it at the banks. And since, everything is kind of, the interest rates are going up, be able to get a little bit of that interest money. So we just keep it in the bank. All right. So for example, the ones we pull out are the ones that we like to use cash for. So that is food. And this time, as you can see, there's no money in food. There never seems to be any money in, in food, which is this is what I'm using for our groceries. But for groceries this month, we're going to be doing 150. So, and we already need to make a trip to the store. I just feel like I'm always at the dang grocery store. Like, I feel like I'm always there. Always there. Always there. All right. So 100, 20, 40, 45, 50. So this is going into groceries, which we will have to use probably in the next day or so. All right, probably after this video is where I'm going to be going. All right, and then with 3 kids, and they actually have like a 4-day weekend, and I'm like, look, can y'all keep these kids in school? Keep them in school. Like, they always have a day off, and I'm like, look, I know the teachers need their breaks, but I just feel like sometimes, look, do you not want the parents to work? Like, who's supposed to watch these kids? So I luckily have, the holiday off, but then the next day I had to take off. So whatever, it is what it is. I got a 4-day weekend, so I'm about to chill, relax, do as much as I can around the house, and, just go from there. All right, so we're not stuffing Akari. We're not stuffing Lyra. They get stuffed at the beginning of the month. Not stuffing Kylan. I am going to be stuffing $50 towards gas. And let's see. And I'm debating on if I want to start keeping this in my account, and that's only because I like to go to Costco because they are the cheapest thus far. Safeway they're a couple cents a little bit more expensive than Costco, but at least with them I can use the cash. Costco, like, you have to use your card basically. They don't accept cash at the machines. So I don't know. I'm still debating what I want to do. But as of now, we pull the money out for gas, and that just seems to be working as of now. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. All right. And 40 of this is actually still for me that I need to go ahead and put in my car. So I might be doing that. All right. Cash on hand. We're not gonna stuff this one this time. We normally do that at the beginning of the month. But I have been pulling a lot from this because we had to, when we went out of town this past weekend for, our grandfather's 100th birthday. Like, what a blessing. Let me just say that. It's such a blessing. And he's so cute. So we had to go out of town for that. So we had to pay for hotel. We had to pay for food, which came out of our travel book. But I used cash on hand to pay the person that was kind of staying and house sitting for us and dog sitting. So yeah, we had to do that. And so I gave him a couple bucks to get food, and then also just for staying at the house and watching the dog for us. So not stuffing that one. Family is like completely depleted. Yeah, we're not stuffing that one right now. So that's all right. All right. So as of now, I think we're done with our stuffings. That's all that's getting stuffed is food, which is the most important, and gas. Okay, so we are going to be moving on to our challenges. And I need to go ahead and just color in for 2 weeks so far. So we made the payment for $4.20. And if you've been following along with me, you know that I like to actually just do the nickel challenge per week as opposed to every single day transferring, the compound of 5 cents per day. I just do it for the whole entire week and transfer that amount, and I like that a lot better. It just seems to work. It's, for me, I don't know, a little bit more efficient. And then I'm like, okay, did I do it today? Did I not do it? So I do it on Mondays, and we good. All right, so this was for the week that I paid $4.20. And then we have this that I paid $6.65. All right, so we need to go to here. So what challenges has everyone started? Hopefully your year is starting out great and you are remaining consistent. All right, let's keep the consistency up at least until March. Don't give it up yet. Let's try to stay consistent. That's the whole thing. It's just consistency, whether it's, finances, whether it's weight loss, certain goals you want to reach. It's all about consistency. Like, you can have motivation, but if you're not like consistent with it and continually doing it and trying to make that change, you're gonna fall off the wagon. So consistency for the year 2023. All right. Okay, so we are done with this, our nickel challenge. All right, so here is the 100 envelopes challenge. And once again, if you have been following along, you know that my 100 envelopes challenge is a little different. The minimum for the envelopes that we are stuffing this year is $100. So we can do either more or less, but the minimum will always be $100. And this month, since, it's a low stuff month, hey, we're going to stuff whatever we have. Once again, still remaining consistent, even, if we don't have $400, $800 to stuff like I did the previous time that I filmed this video. We're just doing one. And that's all right, because it's still progress, right? Even small progress is progress. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and color this in. All right. But the good thing is we've completed 3 rows. I think this is 8. So that's still a minimum of $2,400. And like I said, some of them I'm actually stuffing more than 100, and some of them are just $100. So when we go and count them, whenever the urge hits me, then we'll see what we got, right? All right, so we are done with that. All right, on to the savings challenge. And we did complete one thus far, and I probably should have wrote down when I started this one to see if we were going to complete it in 30 days. I don't think so, but I think I started this one on 1/1, because we finished this one on 1/1, and I think went ahead and, we'll just say we started on 1/1. All right, don't tell nobody. All right, so let's see, we have, how much do we have left to stuff for the challenge? 20, 40, 45, 50. All right, so $50. All right, what we gonna do? Let me get my calculator, just because. Y'all know, look, I already went through some traumatizing math situation with my youngest a few minutes ago. All right, I'm not even doing that no more. Okay, so $50. All right, so I want to start with the bigger ones. I'll actually just go ahead and kind of get the bigger ones out of the way. All right, so that's 31. We have 19 more dollars. But I also like to see, like, them filled in. So either we can do the 10 and the 9. That's really about it. Or we could do the 19. Let's do 31, the 10, and the 9. All right. Okay, so that's what we would do. Let's see. All right, so we'll do 10. And we're getting excited about our trip coming up next month. Man, time is flying already, it seems like. And I can't stand walking into the stores already and seeing Valentine's stuff. I'm like, Jesus, y'all just trying to keep everybody anxious and in this just hustle mentality. Like, can we just chill? Can, like, you just not put nothing up in the stores? Like, I know people like to be prepared, and I'm one of those people who likes to be prepared, but like, jeez, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess, right? All right, and 31. Okay, so now let's go ahead and place this $50 in here. So this is the $300 one that we finished, and here we go. So I'm just gonna place this in here. And the 2 5s. All right, what are we working with so far? So 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 136 so far. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Consistency. We are going to get that done. All right. And so these challenges, I think, from this book will be going towards, if you watched the previous video where we mentioned that we're trying to save a year's worth of our mortgage payments, our utilities, and our food and gas, so that when my husband decides to retire, whatever that is, we have at least that year set and we're good. So then all I'll need to be, all we'll need to worry about is, potentially just our savings, our extra emergency fund, and like credit card bills or anything like that. Alrighty, so we are finished, guys. All right, thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. Hopefully your year has started out great and you are being consistent. All right, just, take a little time. Get that meal prep done that you keep talking about you want to do. Take that extra walk that you say you want to do. Go ahead and put that extra $5 away, or 20 extra bucks. Just whatever you can. Just stay consistent, stay positive. Like we said, remember the quote of the day: cheerfulness is the atmosphere in which all things thrive. So try to stay cheerful, keep that abundance mindset, and we're gonna get it done this year, right? Every day, do what we can. All right, so thank you so much once again for joining me. My name is Cherie. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what challenges you're doing and what ways you're trying to stay consistent and what you want to stay consistent for. All right? Okay, make sure you have a good day. Bye.